Hello and welcome back to another video, and in today's video we're going to be drawing a hand or two. I'm not really sure. We're gonna time for 10 minutes and just kind of see what gets done. I don't words. There's a person mowing out there. You might be able to hear it. I don't know. Gotta record, so alright, we're going to start with this hand. I know you can't see it, but I do have a couple references for hands. Let's go ahead and do it more in the middle. But I have a couple references. We're just gonna kind of draw and see which ones get done. I think I'm only probably gonna do one, but if I end up not liking this one, I'll do another. Also, when this reaches 51, that's when we're gonna say that we're good. Or if we are doing multiple, maybe we'll do 15 minutes today instead. I don't really know. Don't really know. We're gonna go ahead and add in the knuckles. I don't typically add in the knuckles until I've already drawn the fingers, but that's wrong. That's wrong. It's not the order you're supposed to do it. It's just the order I do it in. We're gonna also try and add a little bit of curvedness because I also feel like I don't give the fingers enough curve. Alright, we're gonna try and actually plan these fingers out just a little tittle-tattle bit, which is why I might not draw two hands. I might only draw one. It really just depends on if I end up detailing this hand or not, or if I just end up skill issuing and needing to take a long time on this hand, which is also a very good possibility. Alright. There. Go like that, get like that. Trying to get a little bit of the 3D shape down. This really should be connected like down here, kinda. Alright. Let's go ahead and actually get the finger in here first. On where it should go. Alright. Out there should be fine. Then that. Yeah, we'll get that. It's good to me. Okay. Give it a little bit of the, well, the knuckle might actually want to be right here. Not entirely sure. Alright. How long? Are we only like 2 minutes in-ish? I think so. Alright. Not doing too bad right now. We're taking a little bit longer of time than we really do need to take for these fingers, but I am trying to make sure they're pretty good. Because, well, I mess up the fingers a lot. That's the hard part of the hand, and it's 50% of the fucking hand. That's sized wrong. If you look at that, this part's actually smaller, which is not the case. I don't think. Yeah, immediately shrink your fingers. That's gonna help you fucking measure. Yeah, that's wrong. We're gonna leave it for now. Hopefully remember to fix it. Hopefully. And we should bend it a little bit more. These fingers are actually pretty straight, but I wanted to bend them a little bit because I have a lot of trouble with actually bending the fingers. It always looks wrong, like in this perspective away from me. So I kind of just wanted to challenge myself and try to make them that way, even if the reference is not that. Also, I just don't like copying the references. Alright. The more I've drawn, the less I like to copy the references. When I first started, that's how I started, was copying drawings, or real life. That was really all I knew how to do. Definitely a good way to practice. But now I can actually draw myself, so I don't like to copy. Even when I'm using actual hands as a reference, I'd like to change it a little bit. It's just a little more interesting to me, I think. Alright. There. Which I think what I was just explaining is stylization. Now that I'm realizing that. I don't know what the hell my style would be, though. I'm sure I have one, or no, I know I have one technically, but I just don't care. I've never really cared about having my own style or whatever. It's never really mattered, or at least not like finding my own style or anything. Just want to draw cool things. Right. There we go. That looks good. Right. That's decent. It's not the best, but it's decent. I do think I should have pointed the thumb more forward, because that hand does. This hand I'm using is like this. It looks like this. Thumb barely poking out, but I kind of wanted to show the side a little bit, because if you do see, the box that I drew is much more from the side than it was from this. I'm drawing more like this, kind of. A lot less pinky. It's fine. Hands are definitely hard to draw without a reference, like without even using your hand, because there's so many freaking parts and they all need to be correct, and I don't know the correct spaces for the things, for any of it. I could very easily learn, like, what's the size difference? It's about that. Because if you look, it's a little under the knuckle, and like all that. I'm able to figure that shit out myself. I just need to do some designated hand practice. I haven't actually practiced hands in quite some time. I just kind of draw them without practicing, because it's fun. I don't really know. Alright. I actually did have time today to do a non-timed challenge, but I inevitably decided that I was going to practice instead in my sketchbook. So we did not do a long drawing today, because I wanted to make sure I am still practicing, even though I'm not having a lot of time to draw. Don't want to get rusty, right? Right. How long? I think this was 51, so yeah, we're only drawing one hand. That's fine. I wasn't really sure if I was going to draw multiple in the first place. This hand wasn't even the one, whoopsies, the one I was actually originally going to draw either. I just grabbed this reference. It's got 4 hands on it, and the one I was going to draw is like this. The dude's got his hand like this. I was going to draw that. I drew the box and realized I drew the wrong box, and just decided, let's just go with that hand. Because I kind of zoned out while drawing that box, and just drew that box, and that's the closest. Or this hand is the closest to that box, so. Yep, alright. I should really draw a hand without a reference again, try to do that. Probably should give myself like 20 minutes for that, though, because I will need to try to remember the actual sizes of the fingers and stuff. But I guess I shouldn't look at my hands while doing that either, because it's supposed to be without a reference, so it should be a challenge. I don't really know. We'll figure that out when we do it. I'm trying to look at how my hand looks in this position, like with how the wrist connects. Got lots of hair on my arm though. Okay. Oh wait, I forgot to look at the fingers. Put my hand like that. So my pinky actually bent. I could bend the pinky all the way down, but I don't think I'm gonna. It actually dips right there, and I see this part overlapping there, but I don't know if that's just the veins in my hand or not, or if that's the actual hand. I'm not entirely sure, but it's fine. We'll just go ahead and smooth this out. Add a little bump there, add a round, and then go like that. There we go. That's decent. It's not perfect. It looks a little wrong. It's fine. Should be fine. I don't like that thumb. Looking at this, the thumb is like the main thing I don't like here. There's a lot of parts in this hand that are wrong or could be better, but I think the thumb is the part that I most dislike. those are the bones to help me align exactly where the knuckles are. Because we are done looking at that stupid reference. No more reference for me. I'm coming up with the rest of it on my own. I'm sure I can do that. It's fine. Ow, that hurt. That's how you know the pencil's sharp enough when you can stab yourself with it. Alright, why am I talking with an accent? I don't know, I just kind of do that randomly. What are we doing? Okay, so the difference, good enough. Not perfect, but, you know, it doesn't need to be perfect. It's my drawing, it's not going to be perfect regardless. Okay, so we actually need a lot more room between here and the thumb than I initially gave it. So we've got the skin kind of coming in like for bam, then for bam, and then for bam out, and then go into the thumb, and we do want to curve the thumb a bit. So we've got that. I know I'm doing it a little bit differently. It's fine. I'm just trying to do it in the more simple way I can think of. Because, well, I'm stupid and want to break it down into something much more simple so I can understand what's going on. Because too many lines is going to be too much. I'm not going to know what's going on. I'm going to draw it wrong. If we can try to simple it out, I might be able to draw it correctly. Alright, go like that, yes. Now we need to, right here, we've got the bend where the knuckle's gonna be. And that's where it could be. Thicken that part up, and no, I don't like any of that. Oh shit, I forgot I was on a time limit. Well, you know what, it's fine. We're not actually in a rush, like a super big rush today anyways. Okay. What if we make this go out more, ditch the thinking about it thing, and just draw it how we think it should be drawn? Because we're constantly changing how I'm holding this frickin' hand, dude. It's not gonna work trying to get it 100% correct. Boom. It's not good. Hold on, wait a minute. Let me try to fix this. Hold on. What the hell did I do? What did I do to you? Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, what'd I do? Okay, that's a little better. I think we're gonna stop messing with it so we don't fuck it up. Now we're gonna just add these fingers in and kind of finish this. It's not gonna be perfect because we're not gonna bother making it perfect, making all the lines like all perfect. It's gonna be what it's gonna be. My finger's gonna be like that. It's gonna be much more round than I initially had it, because I want it to be. There, that's a little wonky, but it's fine. Yeah, I think we're good with that. And otherwise, most of the other things are mostly correct. Just gotta remember to shrink this, because we did make it too long. Go like that to get the finger. And then drawing the nail. Boom. That's not terrible. It's not terrible. It's not great. There should be a little lip here where the, like, what is this? The cuticle? I think that's what it's called, a cuticle. Where the cuticle is. Get that in there. That. Erase the old line because it's kind of in the way. Yeah. Everything else, pretty much just trace the sketch lines and it'll look good enough. Alright, thicken that up a little bit because I think it was a little thin. We're going to do the same with the end of the finger. Boom. A little long, but it is what it is. Go ahead and add some of the little details. Boom. Now we add in the pinky. The final last bit of this drawing. We are pretty much completely changing where that pinky was looking, but that's fine. Looking, what is it, an eye? Alright. Now that I think about it, that pinky is wrong. We'll fix that in a second. I just want to shade the nails in. Get that in. The pinky would be facing this way, so the nail would be more like this. And yeah, it's fine. We'll go ahead and just add that, and that. Good enough. Definitely not perfect. This one could be a little bit more phasing that way than this way, but overall, not bad. Go ahead and sign this. Don't know how long this took, but we'll say it was close enough to 10 minutes.